On July 29, 2025, the United States District Court for the District of Columbia filed a decision that could be used to exit the Roman debt slavery system. I will explain. The case begins with Abigail Jordan attempting to get a passport from the Department of State for the purposes of evangelizing abroad. However, Jordan had never been issued a birth certificate or a social security card, and without these documents, she was refused a passport, despite having a signed and sworn affidavit from her father and a baptism certificate. See, Jordan had never been issued a birth certificate or social security card because her mother and father are devout Christians who hold the conviction that to do so would deprive their daughter of salvation. Drawing upon scriptures such as 2 Samuel chapter 24 and Revelation 13, verses 16 through 18, they held that being enumerated or marked by the government would be to treat the government as if it were God. Therefore, they refused to register their child. Jordan aptly recognized her passport refusal as a violation of her First Amendment right and the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. She was seeking a passport in order to evangelize, and the government could not deny her the ability to do what her faith calls her to do. So she sued, and surprisingly, the court agreed. See, the reason I am showing you this case is not about the passport or evangelism, it is about the fact that the court never questioned her for not having a birth certificate or social security card, nor her reasons given as to why. In fact, the judge upheld her beliefs as valid and concluded his opinion with this: the Constitution does not contemplate that judges be spiritual arbiters. If someone sincerely believes she risks her salvation by taking some action, the government may not condition a benefit on her doing so. To find otherwise would be to arrogate an abhorrent authority. So why is this so important? It is important because it sets case law precedents that we the people have the right to refuse the birth certificate and social security number for our children, knowing it to be in conflict with our duty to God. It also opens the door for suing the Social Security Administration and the Bureau of Vitals and Statistics to remove all record of that registration and enumeration for ourselves, citing the religious conviction we share with Abigail Jordan. Those two documents form the foundation of what many call the straw man, the Sestuique Trust, which forms the contractual nexus that is the backbone of all revenue codes, including the Motor Vehicle Code. Without those documents, courts will not be able to create an attachment and generate commercial securities like traffic tickets and court bonds, as those all have to be secured by the trust. We have the unalienable right to remove ourselves from this counterfeit system which has been overlaid on the original, and now we have case precedents to force them to acknowledge it. Share this and search Burn the Corporate Fiction on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, and X, or join the Jurist Society on Patreon and Facebook to learn proven processes for exiting the system and defending yourself against inland piracy.